and that song is being honored on their behalf. So committee, I know how busy we are and how tired you are, and you should be exhausted. I know that you are. But in the meantime, I want to change the subject, and this past week, we went to visit with Kevin Washburn, Assistant Secretary. And Mr. McBride and Mr. Eckelhawk, we called attention to the many applications over the years trying to get land into trust. One of them is our Elder Center. 15 years we've been trying to get that in trust. Another one is the Community Center in Apache. And then our funeral home, and then our college. And they never come to us and tell us this is what we need to do. They just say it's not complete. So we had to slap their hands a little bit and go up to Kevin Washburn and say, when are we going to get our land into trust? The Obama administration said they're going to put, 1 million acres into trust. And we as a Comanche Nation, we don't go and raise any issues with anybody. We try our best to be good neighbors. But as was mentioned, we are a warrior tribe. And if we have to fight, we'll fight. So that's what we did. We're going to join battle with the Interior Department. And I'd expect you and Mr. McBride to follow up on that if y'all would. Because Dennis Womaboya, he already received a call. And I think that we need to follow up on that call, because they said that if they're going to communicate with us, that's one thing that we ask, is that they let us know where our applications are. Plus, we took 2 applications with us to the Kevin Washburn. One of them is the Sullivan property and the Sharp property south of the casino. We want those properties put into trust so we can do economic development for the tribe. So we went there for a primary objective, and I think we met our objective. And thank you, Mr. McBride, for arranging these meetings. And again, we're going to have you follow up on our behalf, and Mr. Eckelhawk. I think if it's necessary, we go back again, you let us know. And I think that we need to continue that. I thank you for your discussion. Now we move back over to our agenda, resolution number 3314. What's the pictures up here?
It was part of the stuff from the Code Talk event.
World War I or II?
Both combined, yeah.
Those guys look pretty snacky, don't they? Fort Sill is this school?
41.
How do you know that's Fort Sill in school? Oh.
That's what it says.
I thought you would say because I was there.
I'm old enough to know.
Yeah. All right. Resolution number 3314 is the Comanche Business Committee is the duly elected official body designated to conduct business for and on behalf of the Comanche Nation. It is therefore resolved that Comanche Nation reaffirms its law enforcement service commitment to the nation by strengthening its law enforcement activities by continuing this agreement with the Sacagawea Nation to provide juvenile detention for the Comanche Nation. And whereas the Sacagawea tribe will provide services at its juvenile facility in Stroud, Oklahoma, for juveniles aged 12 to 18. Specific terms are identified in the attached contract between the governing bodies of each nation. So, committee, I entertain a motion to approve resolution number 3314.
Yes, sir, I'll make that motion.
I'll second that motion.
This is a continuation of what we
Yeah.
already done.
Motion has been made by Secretary and Treasurer Gary Thomas-Carr to approve resolution number 3314. Second has been made by Committeeman Jack Fotopony. Do we have any discussion, committee? Yes.
What kind of relationship do we have with them at this point?
We have a good relationship with them. They're the only juvenile detention center in the state of Oklahoma currently. There's an oversight on my part. It's supposed to be renewed annually, and we forgot to do it annually this year. So we're playing catch up.
When was the last time we made an agreement with them? Has it been a year already?
Yes,
Okay. That's all.
Okay. How did we end up getting on 3314?
It's a big jump, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, we had discussion, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. All those abstain. Motion carries. Now we move back to 2514. I think that's right. No, 2414, isn't it? I think we already should 24.
2514.
Yep, 2514. Whereas 2514 committee, a minor child has a conditional relinquishment on file requested to be removed the Comanche Nation membership roll in order for her to enroll in the Turner Mountain Band of Chippewa Indians. And whereas this child, minor child, is 1/4 years of age and was enrolled by her Comanche father, and the requested relinquishment is filed by her mother, Christy, a mother Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa. And the father has not agreed to have a child removed from Comanche Road. And the request for relinquishment is attached. And therefore, the Comanche Business Committee recommended that they deny the request for relinquishment. And that the Comanche Nation Roll Office is to notify the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa Indians of the denial of relinquishment. And if you recall, the father came to us before Christmas, and that the mother was taking him to court in Ashland, Montana, in the Northern Cheyenne tribe to relinquish his
Right.
parental rights. And on Christmas Day, he drove all the way up to Ashland, Montana, because the court appearance was on December the 26th. And as we all always know, we fight for our Comanche children. And 2 weeks ago, I went to the state legislature and I asked if they would make an amendment to the Oklahoma Child Welfare laws, to amend the Oklahoma Child Welfare laws to comply with the Federal Indian Child Welfare Act. And I don't know when or if that will ever be taken, but I do not want our children to go through a baby Veronica case and make it a big issue to fight for adoption. We will fight for our child. The same thing here happened to me with my son, Robert. His grandparents wanted to relinquish my parental rights and put him on the Creek Road. As a parent, I had the right to say no, because until I agreed to it, he will not be taken and could not be taken from the Comanche Nation. And so this is what has come to this point. The father has not agreed to his child being relinquished from the Comanche tribe. So on behalf of the father, committee, I entertain a motion deny this child be removed from the Comanche Road and approving resolution number 2514. Do we have a motion to
I
that?
made a motion that we approve resolution number 25-14.
I'll second.
The motion has been made by Committeeman Jack Colafoni, and thank you, Jack. I know that you knew about this. I know you were concerned about it, because we also instructed our lawyers to look into it We have children we're fighting for in Texas, children we're fighting for in California. And we make every effort to help the parents to maintain some communication and most importantly, to provide legal service to fight for our children. And thank you, Mac, because you knew about this too. Second has been made by Mac, seconded to approve resolution 2514. Committee, any discussion? Any discussion out there in the audience with regard to this resolution? Yes?
It's been a while back where some employees in that child court, whatever they call it, and they get personal with of course you want to be personal, but when they speak of their issues in public and it's not good. These people need to, take their emotions out of, even if they know that a person might be not living well, and those people in Texas might be better prepared to take care of the child. You don't just say, well, they're taking better care of it down there. You then have to make an effort to make sure that the child is taken care of here in a better way, instead of just leaving it with the people in Texas. I mean, it's just a personal story that I had come across. Somebody told me about one of the employees, and they shouldn't have talked. The person is not there anymore, but still, these things happen. Counsel your employees.
And you're right, but I can tell you this, and I've seen it. A family can raise their child in a manner that they feel that they can provide. They might be in squalor,